Good morning, what's shaking, what's happening? Welcome back to Tasty Bites Timeless Travels. Today is day 30 of our Holland America cruise around the world, the Grand Voyage. Come join us for another busy sea day. Let's go. Happy Groundhog Day to everyone. Today is Groundhog Day. Take a note of that date because it's going to change. It's going to get weird on us tomorrow. But busy sea day. We've got coffee with Kimberly. It's Kainoa. There's Polynesian dance lessons at the same time, so we can't be in two places at once. Kainoa is also giving a lecture on the Polynesian Wayfarer about how they migrated. There's a port talk on Tonga today. I think we're going to have to catch that on the television. We've got The Greatest Showman is the movie. It doesn't want to focus in. And there's the female vocalist tonight. Look at everything. Back to really good sea day activities today. Super excited. Now, we are 5 hours behind East Coast time, so the groundhog has already seen its shadow. So 6 more weeks of winter, which doesn't really affect us this year because we're in the South Pacific, so it's not the winter time here. It is the summer for the South Pacific, but neat, fun thing to note. Also, it's February 2nd. Today is a Sunday. When I wake up tomorrow, it's going to be February 4th, a Tuesday. We have no Monday because we're going to cross the international date line at some point tonight. So they plan the hour backs and the time zones. So sometimes where your ship is at is not always where your time zone is at. But for ease, because it's actually like +3, -24 or something like that. For ease, they're just going to flip the clocks at midnight for us tonight, or probably 2 a.m. because that's when everything seems to want to change, is 2 a.m. And we're just going to go directly from Sunday to Tuesday instead of splitting up and having 2 days in one. So, which is what happened on the 35-nighter because the international date line is not a straight line. It will make some adjustments through the map so that certain island groupings and things like that will stay on the same time zone and it will stay on the same day for business purposes. So if you do the 35-night like we did last year, you will change days twice in one day. You'll go forward and then you'll go back. But this one we're just traveling across the world, so we're just gonna jump forward. We're gonna time travel. So let's see, but it should be a fun time. Now I feel bad because today I've already been to coffee with Kimberly. Today, it was someone's birthday, is February 3rd. So we all sing her happy birthday today. So that way she doesn't miss out because she misses her birthday this year because there is no February 3rd. But they finally adjusted the app to show that because I was wondering how they were going to handle it because we had a February 3rd, but they finally took it off the calendar. So we get our 4-star the day after Tonga. That's what I was wondering about because that's not the most important thing to me, but it is something I'm looking for because we need to send out laundry again, and I'm not doing it this close to having it for free. So, but busy sea day today. Let's keep going with these activities. All right, little update to the afternoon plans. The captain does a noon update every day. They blow the horn and then they do an update. In his update today, we are very close to a storm system that's out here over in the Pacific right now. Close as in we're like 600-700 miles away. But it's enough that the weather is not predicted to be good for us tomorrow. He did tell us that at the noon update, so we said, you know what, let's not do the lecture in the movie. Let's enjoy one last afternoon of sunshine because it sounds like tomorrow is going to be all indoor activities. So let's get some soaking a little bit of sun and some fresh air, which luckily we have a balcony, so even if it rains all day tomorrow, we can still, have some nice fresh air. When we had an interior on the 35-nighter, we had a bad weather day, and they closed the Lido roof that day over the Lido pool, and it can be a struggle to get some fresh air, which sometimes you don't notice, and some days you're just like, oh, I want some fresh air. So we said, let's go ahead to the pool and get some fresh air and some sunshine and enjoy this beautiful afternoon, and we'll do indoor activities tomorrow. So it is gorgeous out. It's kind of windy. It's a nice little breeze here in the back, and you can see my hat, but should be a fun time. By the way, my new current read is Boys in the Boat. I know a non-ship organized book club. This is their book that they've been reading. Plus, they have this available to stream that movie on the movies. But I want to try to read the book first. I got it from the library the day that it opened. So it's really good. So I don't know if anybody's seen it or not, but very good book. Highly, highly suggest. All right, so on sea days, they always play some sort of game. But the game today is Officers versus Guests Paper Airplane Contest. So this should be interesting. So that was really neat. The point of it was to hit this purple box and to land on a purple box. And this one team managed to hit the purple box, but it bounced off of it. So they've won. But apparently it's a progressive event. They're going to do it a few different days. But pretty fun time. All right, so tonight we skipped the appetizers. We've been eating a little too much. Nothing really screamed at us on the menu. So tonight for dinner, we both just went with... They put a burger on the main dining room menu. It was bacon blue cheese. I asked for no blue cheese. It comes with coleslaw. I thought it came with fries also, but we just asked if it has fries or if we can get fries. But something different. I haven't seen a burger on the main dining room menu here except for lunch, but it's looking good. It did come with fries, so Gus just brought them for us. They're delicious. All right, dessert has arrived. So you went with the lemon sorbet. And I went with the strawberry cream cake. It's so pretty. It looks adorbs. All right. Dinner was good, but just so you know, even if you only get entree and dessert, you still sit there while the rest of the dining room is served appetizers, which I thought was weird. We've never had that before. Typically, if you just order an entree, they just bring it out quickly, but nope. We had to wait for the dining room to have the appetizers, and then we got an entree, so dinner still took just as long as it always has. We're at the headline show tonight. I do not remember her name right off the top of my head, but she was on Australian Idol, so it should be pretty good. She was dubbed the Soul Sister of Australia, so it should be fun. With that, we are calling it a night. It was a fantastic night. Dinner was okay. Burger was good. Dessert was good. Like I said, appetizers, not getting them didn't speed up our meal a bit. But that is okay. It is okay. We still made the headline show. She was phenomenal. She was amazing. So, like I said, she had been on Australia Idol, and that's where she had gotten dubbed her nickname, the Soul Sister, or something like that. I will tell you something about Holand shows. The crowd claps after every song. However, they don't necessarily get into the songs during the song. So there's not, we've been up there and people be like, oh, everybody clap your hands. And it's like maybe 3 or 4 claps and then no one does anything after that. This was different. She had people clapping. She had people standing up dancing. At the end, Kimberly came out with some of the housekeeping staff. I'm assuming that they were cleaning the restrooms or something like that. Had everybody up and dancing. It was the funnest time I have had in that theater. It was Powerful Women, just like the show we saw 2 nights ago. But this is what she does. We actually played Aretha Franklin in one of the tours of Respect. So, but she was so good. Oh my goodness. It was so nice to see the crowd actually get involved in the show. Because like I said, that's a rarity on Holand. Holand is more theater shows. So I get it. My degree's in music. I definitely know the difference between going to the theater and going to like a fun show where you clap and sing along and things like that. She managed to get everybody into it. So props to her. Great time. I think she's got another one. We got our new entertainment thing yesterday or 2 days ago. I think we got it yesterday. So I'll have to check and see. It's her first time she's ever been on a Holand ship. I certainly hope that they invite her back. She was phenomenal. Then after that, we decided to go to Rolling Stone because we haven't been there in a really long time. The keyboard player broke his hand. So they're without a keyboard player. So their sets have been a little funky. But we said, you know what? Let's go hit it up. And they had everybody up and dancing tonight, too. It was a blast. It was a very, very fun evening tonight. Everybody's in good spirits, good fun. Next week, when we get to Sydney, we're going to lose a lot of people. It's the end of the first segment of the cruise, so we'll lose some people and some more will come on. But I think Sydney's the biggest turnover point, is my understanding. Literally everyone I've talked to is like, oh, we're getting off in Sydney. We're getting off in Sydney. We're getting off in Sydney. There's a few that I've met that are getting off in Singapore, and there's a fewer that are going the whole world like us. I think it's only 650 total people that are doing the actual whole cruise around the world. So make sure you like, subscribe, and keep following us along. Like I said, we jump ahead one day tomorrow. We're going to do a little bit of time travel. And then after that, we're going to be in Tonga. Tonga looks phenomenal, by the way. We have a friend in Tonga. We may or may not be able to hook up with her. She's a school teacher, and it's actually the first day of the school year. I don't know if it's the school year or back from winter break. I don't know how that all works in Tonga. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty fun city to kind of putter around in if we don't manage to hook up with her. So we'll have to see. But we will see you again tomorrow. Bye!